Daniela and her husband, Vasil, resided in the serene Bulgarian countryside. They were both kind-hearted animal lovers. Vasil and Daniela's love story began during their college years. They fell deeply in love and eventually exchanged vows. After 2 years of marriage, Daniela gave birth to a healthy baby girl, whom they named Maria. Vasil had a deep affection for animals that knew no bounds. Whenever he encountered an animal in need, he made every effort to provide assistance. He also encouraged his wife and daughter to join him in extending help to animals in distress. As the years went by, Maria completed her education and fell in love with a handsome man. With the blessings of their parents, they married and chose to reside in the city. Daniela and Vasil, now an aging couple, continued to cherish their life in the countryside, surrounded by the beauty of nature and their beloved animals. One fateful night, tragedy struck when Vasil suffered a heart attack and passed away. Daniela found herself suddenly alone, her heart burdened by grief. Though her daughter and grandchildren visited her countryside home, it occurred only once a year, leaving Daniela with a profound sense of sadness. Despite the void left by Vasil's absence, Daniela held on to the memories of their shared love for animals and their life in the countryside. She fondly remembered the countless creatures they had aided together, finding some solace in those recollections. Over time, Maria and her family recognized the depth of Daniela's loneliness. They decided to spend more time with her, increasing the frequency of their visits and offering the companionship she desperately needed. With the support of her daughter and grandchildren, Daniela found a way to move forward, preserving the legacy of love and compassion for animals that she and Vasil had cultivated throughout their lives. As her daughter and grandchildren visited her home less frequently, Daniela began to feel a profound sadness. One day, while working in her backyard, which was situated near the road, she heard a distressing noise. Curious, she hurried to investigate. There she discovered a dog that had been struck by a car. The heartless driver didn't stop and callously continued on without a second thought. Upon closer inspection, Daniela noticed that the mother dog had been hit, and her helpless puppies still clung to her side. Without hesitation, Daniela scooped up the 4 puppies and brought them into her home. She lovingly cared for them, ensuring they received the nourishment and attention they desperately needed. After 2 months of devoted care, the puppies grew into healthy and vibrant youngsters. However, due to Daniela's advanced age, she made the difficult decision to find loving homes for 3 of the puppies. Fortunately, kind-hearted individuals came forward to adopt them, offering them the chance for a better life. Yet, one of the puppies remained, and Daniela grew fond of its companionship. She relished the joy and comfort the puppy brought into her life. Nevertheless, Daniela knew that her own time on this earth was drawing to a close, and she couldn't provide the long-term care and love the puppy deserved. One fateful morning, Daniela didn't awaken. She had peacefully passed away in her sleep, leaving behind cherished memories and a legacy of compassion for animals. Her daughter and grandchildren returned to her home for a final visit, but they faced a dilemma. They realized they couldn't accommodate the young puppy in their household due to certain constraints. At just 9 months old, the puppy found itself alone, without a permanent home. It began to roam the streets, becoming a stray dog in search of food, shelter, and companionship. The dog had endured numerous hardships on the unforgiving road. He suffered from a skin disease and desperately needed a loving home and caring owner. At the tender age of just 10 months, he was discovered cruelly tethered to an old, rusty trailer on the outskirts of a village. For a heart-wrenching 10 days, he had languished there without any form of shelter, sustenance, or access to clean water. One fateful day, Tony Rolls, a co-founder of a dog rescue organization, stumbled upon this suffering canine and gave him the name Duke. Duke's pitiable condition was evident as he sat amidst his own excrement, shivering with fear and infested with both fleas and ticks. Starvation and dehydration had left him terribly weak. With no available space left at the rescue shelter, Tony made a compassionate choice. He brought Duke to his own home, determined to provide the care and attention the poor dog so desperately needed. Initially fearful, Duke gradually warmed up to Tony's family, developing a particular fondness for Tony's wife, Diane. A comprehensive health examination revealed the extent of Duke's suffering. The vet confirmed that someone had subjected him to abuse, resulting in permanent damage to his paw structure and leg ligaments. Duke's ability to walk, jump, and run like a typical dog had been cruelly robbed from him. Furthermore, the chains that had bound Duke were nothing short of instruments of torment. They had constricted him to the point of causing wheezing and gasping for air. His fur and skin bore the scars of this cruel confinement, as the collar itself had taken the form of cruel shackles, rusting onto the hapless pup. In Tony's home, Duke began the long journey of healing both physically and emotionally. The patient and loving care he received allowed him to slowly regain his trust in humanity. The bond that blossomed between Duke and Tony's family, especially Diane, became a source of solace and strength for the once suffering canine. Duke's path to recovery was a gradual process, during which he received the necessary corrective surgeries for his damaged paws. With time and dedicated care, he began to regain his strength and well-being. Once Duke had fully recuperated, he was deemed ready for adoption. An incredible opportunity emerged when Diana Romaine, a compassionate woman from the United Kingdom, expressed her willingness to provide Duke with a loving home. Under Diana's care, Duke found a new lease on life. Their bond blossomed, and it became evident that Duke was living a content and fulfilling existence. Today, he radiates happiness, basking in the love and admiration of his devoted human companion. It's a heartwarming sight to witness the pride that both Duke and Diana take in each other. Duke's story serves as a poignant reminder of the difference adoption can make in the lives of animals in need. By choosing to adopt rather than shop for pets, individuals can provide a second chance to animals like Duke, who have faced adversity and hardship. Duke's transformation from a suffering dog to a cherished and joyful companion demonstrates the remarkable resilience of animals when given the opportunity to thrive in a loving and caring environment. In celebrating Duke's remarkable journey, we also celebrate the countless animals awaiting their chance for a better life through adoption. By opening their hearts and homes to these deserving creatures, individuals can make a profound and positive impact on the lives of animals in need. Duke's story is a testament to the transformative power of compassion, offering hope and inspiration to all who believe in the value of adopting and giving animals a chance to flourish in a loving family environment. Adopt, don't shop. It's a choice that can bring immeasurable joy to both humans and their beloved animal companions.